All right, hello, Cancer signs. Cancer signs. This is your third video for the month of April. Okay, so if this is the first video you've seen, do check the description. I'm not gonna go through the cards from the first two, and maybe this is actually, I really think that second one is definitely the end of April time in that Taurus season. Like 426 is popping in for some reason. Okay, so this is the third, hopefully the final. Hopefully. There's so much exciting stuff with this energy coming through. Maybe there's lots of different Cancer signs, so also remember, keep that in mind. It can resonate for your rising sign, your moon sign, and Sagittarian energy was coming through very strongly as well. So when I bring up dates and times, so I saw 12/16, like it just sat there. So maybe that's a specific Sagittarian date. So when I bring up dates and numbers, that can be, that's it for someone specific. Okay. And it doesn't mean there's not something else in here for you, because I will throw out as many different energies that need be that come through. Okay. So you also had like, some really interesting stuff. So Aries energy as well too. I actually saw 330. And it is the 27th today on your third video, 327 as I'm doing this for April. Okay. So we're going to jump into the next deck of unicorns. There was all the different Sagittarian, especially I saw 1126, a couple times, and then a lot of like 1201, 1202, a lot of the, earlier December energies. 1207 is kind of popping, and then 1212, it sat on that too, and I was like, oh, okay. It's a weird, okay, also brought up something about the butterfly, and that's when I saw the monarch butterfly. Okay, so this is resonating for the people continuing on the story, so keep that in mind. If that's what I'm saying, if you haven't listened to the rest of them, I also want to say, I hope you slept well and rested, especially if you did, tune into this previous video that really talked about getting your strength back. There's a connection with grandparent. At the time I'm doing this video, I haven't uploaded it yet. I saw more of the star fishes. Like I saw a beautiful thing like on the Oregon coast, like so just a picture of a whole bunch of like the starfishes all clinging to the coast, some rocks in that area. I don't know why you'll know more in the morning. That was like the final one. So more came through as well, right? So I had a break in between. And that Sagittarian energy, there was a lot of it. And Aries and Libra. Virgo as well has now been kind of spotlighted a little bit more in this. I said 915, 913, 919, even the 825, 826, 827, right? And those Virgo energies, of course, Scorpio and Libra. Okay. So lots of different energies, whether this is in your chart or people you're dealing with. The interesting thing is in between, you had the feather. So I did listen to a new reader a little bit, and something, even the feather was the, what was it called? The, macaw feather. Okay. There was something else really interesting that, like right after I did this talk, I brought up family culture, and there was a language, a native language that I'd never heard of before and heard spoken, like Menominee. Okay. I'm not highly familiar at all with that, so maybe that has so I'm bringing it forth, and that was like even including with the Aries energy. Wow. What else? There was also Capricorn, Taurus. Did I bring up Taurus? A lot of Taurus. 5-9 and 5-6. And maybe also you could be these ages. And then I was realizing we got the sports stuff in here with the football. And, so maybe some of these numbers are like, jersey numbers even. It's like, anyways, a happy surprise underneath here. That's where I ended it. I'm going to double check the camera. Am I going to give you any new music? Oh, yes, I am. AC/DC, TNT, and Dynamite, and Beastie Boys. So AC/DC and Beastie Boys today. Yeah. Who made who? And it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. This is actually really interesting because when I was a child, it was one of the first vinyls that I remember listening to actually by myself. And it was the AC/DC Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Okay. Also the Beastie Boys Pass the Mic. Rhyming and Stealing. And I want to say even Paul Revere. I didn't listen to that song, but I like that one. Paul Revere and Paul and Ben, even those names. So new names even. I think I brought up Matthew in the last one. Steve, Steven, and maybe even Tyler. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? Happy surprise, happy surprise. I'm finally jumping into the football. You got the football charm. So there was something. So if this means nothing to you, okay. And I was almost like, maybe someone is a football player. I don't know, because there was someone needing some strength. The Leo possibly could be a grandparent. I'm also seeing potentially, or the Sagittarian. But I brought and the Capricorn for me. Okay, I had a weird thing happen. I was going to bring a new book in. It was kind of, okay, this is kind of crazy and creepy. Okay. I'm just giving you a little warning. Don't get triggered on anything, but there was, so Leo and Sagittarian people, they had some looking down the barrel of a gun. That's the song, right? But I opened this book, okay? it's not my book, it's Sagittarius' book, but I was like so intrigued. So I'm a new author. This is kind of the horror story genre. Dean Koontz, right? Okay. Gosh, what's the name of the book? I'm gonna probably bring it into another video because it was kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. So maybe Scorpionic, even liking that, but Sagittarian, Capricorn, Libra, that one's pulled with that, okay? And Leo, but like, and the redhead, like I opened the book up twice, and it also, like, I sensed my grandfather. It was very interesting. And it actually talked about, so keep this in mind, this is specific Cancer signs, okay, with the potentially mediumship or connecting stuff like this, okay? Because I ain't afraid no ghosts, Ghostbusters. Weird. So Rainbow Bright, that old doll, and then a commercial with Heather Roke, and I think she's the same girl that was in the Poltergeist. For some reason, those two movies kind of popped in today. I don't even know. But, and the weird stuff with that, okay? I don't know. There's a little child here in this one. Something very good is about to happen. Dude, that's weird because this looks very beautiful. But I'm thinking of that show, and it was really creepy. Where like the tree is scratching on the window or something, and it breaks in, and I don't know, that one little part where it gets all creepy. Okay. Oh, and Coach is in that show, right? Okay. Oh, Beetlejuice again, weird, and Juno. So much weird stuff is coming through that was not here when I first got here. The mushroom spirits, I saw them today as well in a pick a card that I kind of listened to quite a bit, and I also recognized, and then the jellyfish, the sting. So this pulls in for me a lot of Capricorn Aries too. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I feel like I'm just rambling. There's got to be some purpose to this madness. All right. Someone once again hoping that you can forgive me one day. Weird. Okay. I'm just gonna look underneath there. No way, there's transformation. Holy crap. Transform your life. I even see Capricorn with this scorpionic energy. 26 on the 26th or the 2/6. Oh, wow. So even potentially yesterday, something was going on that was really transformative. There's fire energy with this, but there's also potentially Taurus and Virgo. and that scorpionic. Transforming your life. Whoa, that's what's underneath there. Okay, the Dean Koontz, it was the Odd Thomas story. And I opened up like the back of the book and it was creepy. And I think that there was a time where, okay, people go through these things in real life, whether it was you or someone you know, or, you know, an elder, a family member, but there was, like being almost mugged or having, you know, a gun in your face, and this is PTSD, traumatic even, and, you know, whoa, I don't know why I'm telling you that, but it was Sagittarius or Leo, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't know, why is this getting so weird? Okay, this is a really cool brand new deck, Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, Voynich Magic, Voynich, Voynich. Okay, I might read a little bit of the book with this one. Oh, I have it sitting over by the spirit animals too, but this is your third one. So remember, this had the football on it, and I don't know why I bring this up. The football. A football player. Oh. Or something to do with the pass the mic. Okay. All right. So Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. What do we have for the Cancer signs for this month of April? Now this can resonate for your whole month whenever you're getting it as well. But maybe that, I know that second one, and it seemed like it's more the Taurus. Oh, love spell. Holy crap. I feel like love spell. I feel like they got that actually. As I said, Taurus. Okay, I had more coming through. I feel like the earth energy, they got like the drowned king. And I brought up a lot of other weird stuff that came through, okay? And it was the weirdest thing because I actually saw something with, I brought up before, like World War II, and even like the submarine or the boats and sinking. Also in April, I don't know if you, the anniversary of the Titanic sinking. So there is something with that. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, because this love spell is about trying to attract a lover. So maybe even other people are there. Maybe someone who's widowed, potentially, okay? I also see Piscean, Gemini, Taurus, or Leo. That's what popped up with this. This is even attracting a lover. Listen to your true feelings. So your family even wanting to give you the support and love. Okay, underneath there is igniting your passion. Whoa, opportunities flowing in. The 28th, maybe 528 Gemini, 810, 510. So whoever you're dealing with, or you could have this in your chart as well, right? This is the cover of this. This is that passion, you know, the Marsy energy, the sun. I'm saying like it has the sun energy. The 22-8. A new beginning even. 510, 51. Psychedelics. Wisdom from the fairy folk. No way. Look at that. Look at that. I love this. So we started with the fairies and the mushrooms, okay? So I really might actually get you guys some mushroom spirit messages. The elf cup and the fairy folk. This is the amanita. This is that magic mushroom, of course. This is that one. So the reindeers would eat it. Mario, you know, and Luigi. No, just kidding. But that's what this is. One of those type of things. And me personally, I'm not. It makes me also think of, you know, Alice in Wonderland, and that's a temperance energy of one side of the mushroom, and two, you know, really measuring it. So I know that they're doing medicinal work with PTSD and certain things like that, you know, the micro dosing type things. This is not, I'm personally not into that, but that's, you know, to each his own, to each his own. Maybe even there is some Aquarian energy and Leo, Taurus, Wow, I also see 125 Aquarius even, and 25, 17. Wisdom from the fairy folk. I'm also noticing a Reiki symbol here. This is like long distance Reiki healing symbol. This is kind of what I'm not like I know the basics, okay? So maybe you're into that, or finding someone who can do these things. I use the holotropic breath and sound, and some other meditations, and it was all sober. So, but don't get me wrong, I have my drinks, and my smoke if I need to each his own. I don't like prescription drugs either, so I don't take meds. I tried that back in the day. It funked me up. So anyways, Advil is like the wonder drug, and things like that. Those are the things I use for any type of pain or headache that I just can't, like, and sometimes detoxing from caffeine or too much sugar or whatever, too much noise. There's so many things that cause aches and pains in this physical body. I don't know why I'm telling you that. This is weird. Okay, your family culture. What else do we have for the Cancer? Oh, it went hello, goodbye. The pumpkin. Intergalactic, in the zone. Oh my gosh. This also makes me think of, I'm bringing in music a lot. Beastie Boys. Intergalactic, planetary. Intergalactic, planetary. Maybe I'll read the book. You'll see soon, okay? You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Pumpkin King. It fell right there, so I'm leaving it there. Also the 21st. 521? 53. Oh, interesting enough, I did see also 520. And for some of you, that's so weird, okay? It could be a grandchild, depending on where you are, or a child. Because I do see a child. Like, something very good is about to happen. A love spell. Oh my gosh, even. Okay, you got that Freaky Friday type thing going all of a sudden. Because we got the love spell that kind of felt this happy surprise. And the football. You'll know in the morning how you feel. The Aphrodite. Oh my gosh, so weird. I'm bringing up the same thing with Mr. Bolin and that butterfly effect thing, and the mission was Aphrodite, and this had to do with World War II. I think as a pilot, I never finished listening to it. Still, I better go listen to that afterwards. Maybe even with the mushrooms. That's so interesting. And understand the mushrooms it's not always got to be about psychedelics. There's nutrition. They're fascinating. They're fascinating. I don't know. It seems like from a long time I'm like, the mushrooms have so many cures. I don't know how. They're so connected to everything. Like, they're underneath everything. Their system. I don't know. But you got to be careful too, because they're deadly. Poison. So you've got to be wise and know if you're, you know what I mean? You need to become if you're going to be doing any harvesting. I actually heard the weirdest thing. Okay, Cancer sign. I'm kind of, I brought up the Sagittarian energy, and I also wanted to say that there is a sense of knowing that you can be a safe place to express true emotions, whether it is bitterness, anger, cursing, cussing, whether you're in you know what I mean? You or them, and expressing true emotions of people that, in family, friends, whatever's going on, that's caused some type of emotional thing that needs to be expressed, and not trying to, there can be a sense of toxic positivity, and almost that, oh, let's just sweep it under the rug, and then it just like grows. So Sagittarian energy maybe being that way, or finding someone, or you do that, Libra as well, where it can feel safe to express truly their frustrations, their anger. And if you don't have like a, because you had like true friendship or something too. Yes, what this hope and healing, that is one of the best places, to feel safe to even show your ugly side. How about that? Let's say that, because we all have one, and people piss us off. Things that happen in the world piss us off. And if you're pissed, I saw the funniest meme, because it was like, if you're pissed, try this new dancing thing. So you can, dance it out, listen to music, do art, express. And sometimes if you don't have, and I get it, like even going out in the trees, that's sometimes when you can really feel connected. I know it's when you're alone to other, ancestors, higher self, spirit, God energy, the fairies, even the angels. Okay. And someone giving that to, and appreciating that and saying thank you. The green eyes right here too. The green eyes. Glorious. Gloriously human. Family culture. 3-5. I got a lot of my Piscean energy, grandmother energy even, and mothering. Leo too, potentially children, but the 5-8, Taurus even. And 3-5, gloriously human, family culture. The hedgerow, a grandparent even, let it go. The 8. Okay, I also saw 88 before too, and like I was realizing afterwards, like I'm saying, some of these different numbers, the 32, 35, 8, maybe they are jersey numbers, because I've brought in this football thing, and you guys keep getting it. It's like, seriously, for the Cancer energies. And like I said, I did open this up for rising sign and moon sign, and maybe even some Venus, because we got the love energy here. So whatever this was, letting it go. You do have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. Maybe there's some certain food. Their temperance energy was in reverse there. Maybe there's a certain food you need to let go of. And grow. Okay, let's see. Break your routine, 1967. What is that about? 8-6. Leo pulling in again. Virgo 2. Break your routine. This is mixing things up. What is this card mean? 1967. Something spotlighted about that. Number 6. And water wheel. End the struggle. 31. This is more, I see the healing Reiki thing. So I'm definitely going to read the book a little bit for you. Okay, I'm going to let a couple more fly out. What other final messages for the month of April? Let's see. I was kind of trying to lay it all the way down. So I'm going to take 3 or 4 more. 3 or 4 more. This happy surprise. That was where we started as well. Something good is about to happen. Release, let go of something. There was the love spell actually fell on that. And I'm not seeing it as anything toxic or wrong. I'm seeing it as changing. Look, the head in the thoughts is about creating loving energy. A lot of moon energy too. Whoa, it's like the same unicorn. Those opportunities flowing in, ignite, and being a new invention. Brilliant new ideas. 128. 1-8. So, I also see 828. No, okay. So like I said, interesting, as I get over here, there's so much of the Aquarius, Virgo, Leo energy. New invention, igniting opportunities. Brilliant new ideas. Okay, love from your parents even, igniting this. Opportunities flowing in, no matter what. There's a lot of Aries energy with that too. Or the fire sign, Leo, Sag. And then the psychedelic again is underneath there. Wisdom from the fairies. So make sure you guys have listened to the wisdom from the fairy folk, even the fairy gardens, planting herbs and flowers, pumpkins even, maybe something like that. Wow. Oh, tubular bells, patience and trust. 25, 13. In the zone. 821. 828. A lot of Virgo. Interesting. I'm also seeing 425 Tauruses. 1325. 713 Cancer signs and 74. Okay, there we go. I'm just saying. So there is whatever, yes, what you're asking about is truth. There's true. That was there in that last one. Igniting something, a new invention. What you're asking about. Woo! Okay, yes, I think these will be the final ones. Yes. Yes. It's a yes. 29. Oh, right in flow. 29, 28. 28, 29. The start of a fantastic new journey. The start of a fantastic new journey. It's true. This is a happy. Intergalactic. Okay, let me look at the numbers again. I do see 528, so even some Gemini, or maybe this is during that time for you. 829. 1011. 11:3. And then, wow, Divinity. You'll know in the morning. Balance the physical and the spiritual. Whoa. Getting your life in balance even. There is Capricorn energy too. 19. 119. Oh, yeah, I did see 119. That's even some Edgar Allan Poe right there. We got the Edgar. Okay, I want to look under there. The pipe dream. Yeah, dreams become reality. This is a pipe dream. 19. Yeah. 319. 819. 829, 828. Yeah. Lots of that. Crazy. Okay, I want to see. I haven't opened the book for this yet. It's 27:17 on the clock. I don't know why that has anything to do with the football, guys, but there you go. Planning something. I mean, if you look at, okay, I'm gonna look at the unicorns that you have in this. They all have something growing out of their head. A tree, a plant, an herb, a flower. These kind of look like, and then this new invention. The eyeball galactic. She just has her crown on. This fire energy. Igniting. But even being in Aquarian energy. Taurus, Scorpio. The shroom. Oh my goodness. Think outside the box. I open up to shroom. Oh my goodness. Sky blue mushrooms. 7-8 and 7-9. At first glance, the sky blue mushroom looks like an unearthly being. A bright luminous blue against the green forest background. In fact, it looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. The fungus is native to New Zealand and some parts of India. It's not considered edible, but bizarrely, no one seems to know if it's toxic either. While it's highly decorative, any other valuable qualities are yet to be discovered, which means don't eat it. But this thinking outside of the box is that Aquarian energy to ask for guidance from Mother Earth. Wow, do you see how now being so pulled to the mushrooms? Even how weird is this, that this totally fits with my whole freaking genre. So also something to do with March. So if you're watching this in March and you haven't looked at your March energies, because that's where I really did, and I did some different pick of characters, jumping down the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland. That's just what I open it up to. You didn't pull it. I always like sharing that, and I think it's relevant, maybe especially for the Cancer signs 7-8 and 7-9. I also see, let's see, 215 and 216 for Aquarian energy. The unicorn magic. Okay. Divinity. Okay. So this was the final card, right? You'll know in the morning when you wake up. You'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Even pondering and resting, clearing it out. Okay, there, I got this thing of when you're getting frustrated at it and it's not That's when you set it down, you walk away. I'm not saying you leave it alone completely. You walk away, clear your head, rest, do whatever, do something different, and then come back to it. And then, so this is so weird where I got this. I was doing laundry. And I was clearing out like the vent with the crap in it, you know? And this little piece of the vent, as I opened up the vent piece that I have, it kind of like fell out and I could not get it to snap back in. I was getting all pissed at it. I was like, whatever. I set it down and I came back, and as soon as I came back to it, I put it right in place and snapped it together. It was something like this, okay? I know that's a simple, but we can have that in everyday life. I had something like this, like I locked the keys in the car, you know, and frustrated. And it's like, this is the whole thing of where you get like these divine guidance, especially like, crap, what am I going to do? And it was like, immediately the answer was like, oh, do this. I'm not even going to tell you all the different, I'm not going into those, but these are even earthly type of issues we have to deal with. We clear our head to get the answer, the clarity, the next stage, or to come back to it, you know. Balancing the physical and spiritual. 7-5. Even dealing with that Capricorn, Sagittarian, Aries, and of course you Cancer signs. 7-7 and 7-6. The lotus root is the woody rhizome of the gorgeous lotus plant. It can snake up to 1 meter in length through the thick mud at the bottom of rivers and ponds. Lotus root is a popular ingredient in many Asian dishes and is extremely versatile. It has been used in Chinese herbal medicine for thousands of years to staunch blood flow and balance the emotions. Lotus root reduces stress and brings peace of mind. It heals both the physical and the spiritual body. Wow. So we're getting the information on herbs and grounding stuff too. I love that. The ancient Buddhist custom of presenting alms in the form of food to monks is strongly represented in this card. This practice reinforces that monks are not elevated above everyone else. They are human and need physical sustenance to continue their religious work. In return for the offering of food, monks bestow blessings such as long life, health, and happiness upon the giver. Thus, the monks are supported physically and believers are supported spiritually. In a symbolic relationship that gives the physical and spiritual equal importance, it can be easy to neglect the physical body when concentrating on spiritual pursuits. However, the act of preparing and cooking and eating food, as well as sharing meals with loved ones, can be a divine experience. When feeling overwhelmed, the simple act of sharing a meal can bring healing. The Divinity unicorn asks us to sustain our body temple for the soul with healthy and delicious food. Food nourishes the body, which in turn allows us to follow the pursuits that feed our souls. The unicorns encourage you to cook and share with others. Isn't that beautiful? This is the divinity of it. It's about the food. Cancer signs, I think that's so beautiful that this gone through. And I talk about the food. I would talk about the food with the Geminis too, but the mushrooms. And lotus root. I brought up different foods as well, and even it was like getting more water, and they're bringing food, or whether maybe people will bring food to you, you know, or vice versa. I'm also seeing, it looks like a snowflake, kind of. Little Capricorn. Featuring lotus root in some of your dishes will bring balance and harmony to your meal. So I'm assuming to get this in the store in this world. 319s, Aries, Bond, so Capricorn, Sagittarian, as well as, you know, of course, Cancer signs. And Virgo. I don't know where you get lotus root. Probably have to go to an Asian supermarket store where I've never seen that. No, I've never seen it. But I'm sure if you can be guided to find it, or maybe you have the potential of growing it where you are. That's interesting. I was thinking bamboo stalks. Okay, I like having the bamboo stuff. I don't know if that helps with balance. That's usually, to me, about growth and expansion because they grow so quickly and they are versatile. There's so much you can eat. You can eat like milkweed pods for monarch butterflies. Ooh, even think of wild asparagus just growing. Asparagus takes a long time to grow too. I don't know. I'm rambling on with some healthier food options. I like them. They taste good. Even like, stir frying these different things is very healthy, and adding your protein if you choose. Or I eat meat. I'm not going vegan or vegetarian. I need that strength, and so, but I think trust your body too and your dietary needs, because sometimes we're different, and some things in the world, some people are lactose intolerant, or it has sensitivity to their digestion. We can have food allergies and different things. So you got to know your diet restrictions as well, and your family and the other people. Oh, I find this very beautiful. All the sun is coming forward to me. There was a celebration party, and it was actually asked if any of the guests have dietary restrictions, gluten or peanuts, all of these things. This is about being conscious too of others that we're feeding and us, and not being weird or judgmental about it either, or feeling like we're a pain in the butt. But anyways, I don't know why I brought that up. Cancer, okay. All right, so love spell was your very first one. I probably won't read all of these. These are fascinating, though. Out of the book, I thought I would just go a little deeper with it. Kind of flipping through. This is a brand new one that opened up for the Aries season, actually, which is interesting. Admit your true feelings. They kept getting Vessel 5-9. Oh, Capricorn and Taurus. Cancer sign Leo. Admit your true feelings. Oh, there we go. Okay, the Tubular Bells. I saw that one. It didn't pull for you, but I still want to check it out. Patience and Trust, 5657. Sometimes known as squash blossoms. Planting squash. Okay, y'all, you better be making a damn garden. That's all I know. I'm just find a way. Bring it inside if you must, or something, You can, there's certain, hopefully you can, or going to a farmer's market. I'm saying things like that, appreciating. Wow, a beautiful month for April. At least it's getting things planted, or this new invention, starting it up even. There's a lot of time with it. Patience and trust. So even the squash, and that's like the pumpkin. There's zucchini and yellow squash. Oh yeah, that's what I say. The flowers of zucchini plant and yellow are tubular. They're prized for the culinary contribution to both sweet and savory dishes. There's no use trying to hurry the delicate blossoms. They will flower when they're ready. However, this is a generous and prolific plant, and the flowers lend themselves well to spells for prosperity and fertility. Just as plants and flowers grow at their own pace, everything in your life will fall into place just at the right time. When this unicorn appears, relax and surrender your problems to a higher power. And in doing so, you will be grounded, tranquil, and wise. Patience and trust in the greater good are the lesson of this card. You have been allocated at this time. You need to do what you came to this earth to do. Every individual has a different path to follow, so do not compare yourself to others. Manifestation of your dreams can take some time, as there is a lag between the world of thought and the physical world. It can sometimes seem that despite constantly striving towards a much cherished dream, the opposite seems to be happening. Understand that these obstacles might be a test to see what you truly want is best for you. People may accomplish things sooner than you or at a younger age, but do not be discouraged. Your time will arrive at the perfect moment. As Louis Hay said, the point of power is always in the present moment. 5-8. The unicorns ask you to think of a symbol that represents your much cherished dream, your life purpose. Take a piece of paper and draw that symbol. Color it in any shade that feels right, and place this symbol in a prominent place as a reminder that what is meant for you will come to you. And I just have to say, with that pumpkin charm, you know, it was something you could see through it. It almost reminded me of like those little glass or plastic, I guess, potentially, that you would paint or color and hang them in the window. Oh, what are those called? Sun catcher or something? Or and maybe it's a sun as your symbol. I mean, I don't know. There's this it's unique and different for each individual Cancer sign as well. Okay, these are really lovely. I'm enjoying them. Let's see if I'll read any more. The hedgerow. I think this is fascinating because it is also reminding me to tell you these different. This is about food and nutrition and growing stuff. That's fascinating. Kicking it off with the football. What's up with the football? Maybe that's your symbol. I don't know. 3-9 and letting it go. I told you there's even some Piscean grandma or Gemini, Sagittarian, a grandparent, Pisces, Sagittarius in reverse with this. High Priestess is intuitive listening and to it and learning how to let certain things go. This is peppermint. Peppermint, growing peppermint. They said grow herbs in your garden, okay? True. And I'm giving you some more herbs in particular, maybe. Plant flowers and herbs, the fairy garden. As you tend your garden, you will be blessed. The start of a fantastical new journey starts blossoming. In the tree, there's an eye in that tree. That's where the fairies are to blossom. Ooh, I love this peppermint one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 12 even. Dealing with potentially Leo. Or Leo, I see. Someone could be 40 or 41, 4-1, Aries potentially. Cancer, Aries, Leos with this one. Refreshing and uplifting. Peppermint encourages clarity and inspiration. It's also associated with friendship, healing, and compassion. The peppermint plant has a high menthol content, around 40%, and is used medicinally and to relax muscles and clear headaches. And I brought this up yesterday, was actually the menthol. Cancers, I think it was a Cancer sign that may have shared this information to an Aries or to my husband and about the menthol. Okay, I was actually thinking of this. This is the weirdest thing. I used to fight my grandma when I was sick. So when I was a kid in elementary school, and you know, if I got sick, I went to my grandparents' house because my mom had to work, you know, and I remember having like a heavy chest, a cold where it was like a cough and croupy, having issues with breathing. Actually, maybe you were or something like that, or they are because, and maybe even a child, but it was my grandma would try and put this. I would not agree with it, and she forced to put the mentholatum Vicks rub on my chest, so that I could breathe. But I heard this old wives' tale. Okay, I don't know. You try it. I can't imagine it's gonna. But putting it on the bottom of your feet while you sleep before you go to bed. So, and then putting your little socks. You gotta put some socks over it or something. Okay, I mean, because you got the mentholatum stuff. Interesting. And maybe even having a peppermint tea and maybe smelling that too, because the tea, that warm steam, and it's caffeine free, so you don't have to worry about it keeping you up. I like peppermint. Peppermint tea is the perfect solution if you're feeling under the weather. And that's what it says. Wow. On a metaphysical level, peppermint cools down hotheads and allows for a more considered approach. Ask the unicorns to find the perfect peppermint item to help you to relax, let go, and find clarity. This could also be peppermint essential oil, a gorgeous soap, some peppermint tea, or even peppermint ice cream. Allow the cooling peppermint aroma to fuel your senses and assure you that you are a good person with a good heart. But you do not need to take on other people's problems. It's wonderful to care for others and want what is best for them. And it's tempting to want to help others when you can see a better way. But unless people specifically ask for your assistance, mind your own business. We are all given a body to experience life on earth, and every person gets to choose what they do with their own bodies and lives. As hard as it can be to sit back and say nothing, this card appears when you want to interfere and really shouldn't. The hedgerow unicorn gently reminds us that wild things grow at their own pace and in their own time. You may be itching to offer advice, thinking you know that what is best for someone, but only they can make that decision. If you do want to help, send a friend or family member some gentle emerald-colored healing light for them to use in any way that's needed. The emerald healing color light. By the same token, perhaps someone wants you to get involved in a situation that just isn't your problem, one that you're not responsible for. Imagine being protected by the emerald light as it becomes a beautiful energy boundary through which only good can filter. In this case, we are reminded to live and let live. All right. Wow. So that was beautiful. The hedgerow. All right. Letting it go. So you have a special bond with a grandparent. Temperance in reverse. Fairy food is nourishing and full of life. Be sure to follow our guidance with what to eat. Wholesome foods will heighten your intuitive gifts, helping you shine your light out into the world. There's big messages for you guys. So, it's your life too. And that's the same thing. Knave of Swords in reverse with this. So there was potentially some gossipy slander, bullshit, someone not having strength. And maybe you know that. Like, they don't have, they're really weak and you're trying to help them. Or you are. And if you want to take this advice, and it's a grandparent even, it's just saying this will help. And you know what I mean? So, that's really beautiful, to be honest, but also knowing your place and not taking on other people's, because you've got to also take care of yourself. It's very about nourishing and mothering. I'm seeing the Scorpionic, right? And even the Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarian. Okay. Wow. These ones are great. I hope they're great so far. I'm going to go back. Invention was the next one. I think this is self-explanatory. Even a happy surprise, a new invention, something good is going to be happening with this. New beginning in something. And igniting that passion. 128 even. Or 1-1. Maybe it's dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn in particular. There's also that Aries. There's a lot of Aquarian because it's invention, It's very interesting. 110 even. And there's Aries Capricorn too. This new beginning. Kicking the football even. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I see. Weird, because I'm seeing blossoms and all of a sudden gin blossoms. Hey, jealousy. Or is it, two princes maybe. I'm all, Wisdom from the fairies, it kept showing, so I'm going to talk about this, okay? We also said, wow, I have some Aquarian energy and Virgo. Wow. The fly agaric, Amanita muscaria. Okay, so much about the mushrooms as well, too, and the herbs. I'm definitely going to pull some mushroom spirits. You know what, guys? I think that you're not actually going to be getting any of the... I saw smoke. Maybe I will. Oh, I saw smoke and ash. And smoking stuff or fire, campfires even. I'm going to get the Kim Crons or not. Okay, I was getting something really interesting though. This interlinks with Gemini and Scorpio. Okay, Cancer. I don't know why I just turned the camera over. The roses, 4937. Okay. In Germany, it is seen as a symbol of good luck. In medieval times, the fly agaric was used medicinally as an expectorant or anti-inflammatory. While this toadstool does not contain psilocybin, the natural compound found in mushrooms that produce the psychedelic vision, it is known as a magic mushroom because it has psychoactive compounds, ibotenic acid and muscimol. It's often associated with the fairies, dreams and visions, enchantment. Away. 9-5, the Virgo. And even brother energy or a friend or father. Whoa, transform was the first one, and that was the next one, 9-7, 97. Chili peppers. It's the chili pepper. Maybe making chili peppers. This is cool. I didn't know that this had so much about different herbs in it with the unicorns. This is fascinating. I'm really digging this deck here. Yeah. The chili peppers. 97. Okay, the fly agaric mushroom is a popular motif. Also, this is about the Fae. So this one opens up. I love how you see that needed to come out so you can see this connection even. And how the fairies and the Fae were actually giving guidance, and then the unicorns are giving even additional guidance of particular roots and herbs and foods to work with or incorporate into your food, your diet. The Divinity card is about balance, and even the Temperance. Okay, so Temperance was in reverse, so that is feeling unbalanced in it. So I always see that as sometimes so in that Piscean energy, even in the spiritual thing of losing yourself, in a delusionary. So be careful with that, right? And forgetting to take care of your physical body actually turns into neglecting your health. You know what I mean? And the same thing, if all you're focused on is your food and the worldly, then your head gets, that's when a lot of anger sometimes, or you lose yourself both ways. You can overindulge and eat over much, you know what I mean? Overspend, overeat, oversit. You can overwork out. So everything is about, that's why my channel is Finding Balance, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, and I'm a Libra, so I was like, I don't know. I was always just kind of felt like that's what life has been all about. Finding that sweet spot, and also knowing that moves depending on the season, your age, your life, other people. And you gotta acclimate. And you can find that sweet spot, but you know what I mean? So as our bodies age too, we might need more vitamins, more what, but anyways, I don't know why I'm telling you that. The chili peppers, that's so crazy. Transform your life. The red chili pepper is a hot summer spice under the dominion of the fiery red planet of Mars. Actually makes me think of some Scorpionic and Aries. So yeah, that's Mars. That's so crazy. Sagittarian as well. Its task on a magical level is to inspire action, making things happen quickly, constructively. Medicinally, its stimulating effect helps ailments brought on by cold and damp conditions. Chilies raise the metabolism and can bring a sense of euphoria when eaten in large quantities. So I'm even like chili powder, cayenne pepper. I like to add those sometimes, and cinnamon. I don't know why, but cinnamon comes in with that. And the spicy chocolate something. I don't know. The Phoenix Rising. You have the power to change, improve, and shift the unseen energy of a space within your thoughts. You are ready to try to experiment with energy. Each negative situation you encounter is either an invitation to wallow resentfully or a chance to heal. You choose. Just as the chili pepper transforms the dank and sluggish to the active and alive, so too can your energy transform a room or a group of people. Switch the script. You influence the energy in a place. You are not influenced by it. Ah, man, that's even taking your power back. Oh, that's dominating the room. That is very Scorpio actually, and Aries, and for me, that even there's Pluto with that. There, you know what I mean? And Mars, where it's almost you there can be some Leo, I guess, but you walk in and your energy raises the vibration and overpowers any type of negative. I get, you know what I mean? Some people who command the room even. This is very leader. But it comes off intimidating too. So understanding, and I feel like Taurus can also understand, and Libras and maybe Sagittarius, reading the room too, and knowing how to, when it's necessary, and also how to tone it down and allow others, I don't know, to not feel, so that it's about giving a comfort and feeling safe too, right? Like, everyone wants to feel safe with the people they're around and in the world and in life. Take 3 chili peppers and tie them together with red ribbon. Place this little charm under your bed to ignite transformation and invite new beginnings. Okay. Focusing on the good, the positive, and the joyful. Just by this focus, you can raise the energy in a room to one of love, peacefulness, and joy. Become a healing influence. 9899. Wow. And the awakening. Wow, okay. These ones have been so fascinating. What time we at? 56:56. Oh, look at that. 11:11 synchronicities. I might even do some more timestamps. But it's gotten long, and I really promised. This is always so interesting, Cancer signs. I think, and maybe something at midnight is very magical even. I'm probably not going to read this tarot, but I want to just throw out a few mushroom spirits. I'll be working with these unicorns more, and the fairies, and I'm loving how they're talking. So I usually just get all of my like monthlies out, and then through the actual month of April. So whenever you're getting it, you can also check the channel. I might do some different, pick a card, pick a book, pick a deck, where I mix the different cards up. It's really fun for me to then, it's a surprise, and you know, and see how you're drawn, and let the communication come through, and you know, hopefully you learn new or different information, but you get what you're needing, right? So the mushrooms were coming through, and it was on a channel I hadn't so there was 2 different channels of other readers. I like recommending other readers if I think they have something, and it was, I know I've spoken about it before, the Nordic Light reader, something like that. And then I brought up Moon Magic Weekly, and she had something interesting. So the Akashic, I'm kind of drawn into that. I might even bring that back in, the Akashic Tarot. And because sometimes I see this as opening these books, and yeah, I'm telling you, I opened the Dean Koontz book, and it kind of tripped me out a little bit, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. But it was definitely like it was talking about the dead people, communicating with them in the kitchen, as well as on the couch. Come sit on the couch. Sit on the couch. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you that, though. This is weird. Cancer signs. The fairy ink cap. Oh my gosh. Subtly. This is very subtle energy. So this means that this energy, this timing is delicate. So there is about a timing, and that it's kind of like when you feel that you get to this pure bliss type thing, and you're kind of just in a little la, I don't know. But then it fades, and you come back to reality. And that's what I think of this. Subtle. It's very subtle. It's very light. I know I didn't read Love Spell. I don't know. We'll get to that maybe in another video. But I just gave you a few. Whoa. And King Oyster taking substance. Oh, 1122 Sagittarius. No way. 2-2. 411 Aries. I saw that again. Okay. 4-2. No way. Because it's 2-2-2. And substance. This is about nourishing your body. Dude, my grandma's going through so. Nourish your body to do the good. This is about blessing your food even. And this is, something that was always reiterated. I don't necessarily do it. Sometimes I don't, it's not spoken out. It's maybe just in my thoughts, in my mind even. But, being grateful for your food. Also blessing it before you eat it. Asking to do us the good we need. To nourish and strengthen our bodies and do us the good we need. That is my grandma's prayer. Every time. Over the food. Dear Lord, please bless this food that will nourish and strengthen our body and do us the good we need. In the name of Jesus, amen. Hallelujah. For whatever you need. It's showing you're putting positive energy into your food. And then you're telling, so it could be a psychological, you can, if you want to keep it on that level, psychologically, you're telling your body that you are putting into your body food that is going to help it, nourish it, strengthen it. And your body goes, oh, good. And so it believes too. And I mean, unless you're like, even doing it with your pizza, I don't know, or you're just being happy, grateful, but also listening and getting in tune with your body and moderation. Even you can still have some treats, some sugars, some other things that aren't some junk food if you want. It's your life, your body. And if you restrict too much, then so if you're restricting your children a whole bunch, I'm just gonna say, or you're not like trying to balance things either, and I mean, I get it. If you give them their free will, they're going to eat their ice cream for lunch and dinner and, something like that. And not all of them, dude. Some kids love healthy food. Like, there's like, oh, yeah, avocado. Oh, grapes, carrots. They just go for it. But I don't know why I'm rambling. But if you completely restrict, then when they are older, they will rebel and they're going to eat it seems weird because you would think, well, I've helped them to get this routine. This is part of life. But there was always something that they weren't allowed. And so, you know what I mean? Split gill, needing to adapt. 425. 22-25. Ooh, maybe something coming up in 22-25. Oh, it's moving all the way there. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm doing this again where I'm like, I'm not sure why I'm telling you. And maybe you do that too. And there's different connections with certain people where we don't. And this is where astrology and synastry gets really fascinating because, like, certain people, all of a sudden, I just told you things I've never told anybody else, and I don't even really know you that. You know what I mean? Or you're the one receiving that, like, wow, you really opened up to me, real fast. But they felt safe, so also respect that. All right, so Cancer signs. Let's get some mushrooms out here. I'm just gonna let them fly. Okay, whoa, yeah. Okay, these mushrooms fell over here. Oh, just this one over here, too. Oh, common puffball. No way. Starting spirit messages, or Reishi and spirit medicine. Incorporating Reishi as well. I bring this up a lot. This is the beginning of it. Maybe this is even the new invention. Okay, this makes me think of the Rebel, REBBL, roots, berries. And there's always a Reishi. And there's this dark chocolate one. So chocolate milk was like my thing. And so I drink that now instead. Spirit, it's also about like defying gravity because they climb. So this is even maybe something new. 1-1, starting 8-1 even. 113, more Capricorn energy. Wow. I'm gonna put it here, 1-5. Okay, 113. And then you have the letting go. No way. Double time with a letting go of certain things. And the peppermint, maybe working with peppermint, or maybe that's something you need to, it's about cooling off. Maybe it's even Oh my gosh, they did. Rebel had a special flavor for the protein shakes that was a dark chocolate peppermint, and it was so good. Anyways, because it fell on the peppermint thing. Grandparent. Weird. Paulo? No way. No way. Everyone brought up Paulo. And David. Huh. Kristen. I'm seeing 813 a lot. 88 and 113. A glorious human. Maybe even they're part of your family, your history. You need to let things go. These ones flew over here by the Kim Cron's archetypes. That's kind of crazy. Did you see them? I hope you saw that fly. 105 on the clock. Underneath there, there's Wrinkled Peach. You're unique. 23. So I got 423, 45, 123. Being very unique at what you do. I probably won't read these archetypes. I'm just going to intuitively do it because it's gone long. No way. This is the Amanata one I was talking that they were talking about with the fairy realm. This is fascinating. Okay, guys. And the fairy whispers I have here too. Heather. No way. I'm on no way. Robin. Huh. The 7. 1, 6 even. Say 116. 1, 7. Even dealing with Aries, Virgos. Maybe Libra. But also Capricorn. Okay. This is so weird to me because something else came through that was interesting. Jenny and Kim. And weird synchronicities. And Sean or Shauna or something. KK. Mick. Huh. Anyways, and Lucy. Okay. Sylvia. Oh. Lynn and Lane. Oh my. Okay. This is that same one. I feel all weird. So it's aunt and uncle. It's aunt and uncle. Okay. Something aunt and uncle. An aunt and uncle. Aligning with them. 7, 8. Aligning with an aunt and uncle. So there's Scorpio Gemini with this. Okay, understand that too, as well as 816, so Leo, Capricorn 1-6, 7-8, Cancer signs. The Amanita, 416 and 4-7, Aries, that's 7-8, 1-8, aligning even with this new thing, expanded awareness happening, learning how to let things go even, shining your light though. No way, and the Violet Coral community, another 8. 3-5, you got 35 twice as well here. Letting it go. Glorious human. You're an ancestor. They're a glorious human. Pisces, Gemini, Leos. Wow. And the blue, Lara Teomeses. Okay, this one, I'm just going to bring it up because one of those other readers I brought up, she does like the pick a thing, and she had the mushrooms, so that's what I was like, oh well, of course I'm gonna click on that. No, you know what I mean. But she actually had this one. I didn't listen to this one in particular. Actually, this is about discovery of what's unknown, exploring. 827 again, Virgos, 27, Aquarius, 8-9, Leo. This violet community, opportunities flowing in with this community. What do we got? 1-8, igniting your passion and jumping into the unknown. The 27, the start of a fantastical new journey. Oh, look how beautiful that is. It's true. Something's true. Yes, what you're asking about is true. The blossoms. Okay, I might have to go back to that channel and listen to that video and see what... This is great, Cancers. Oh, wow. And the blue pink gill. This is a rarity. Being in the zone. 318, 921, 93. You're a rarity. Blue pink gill. Even talking about the blue. Hello, goodbye. So this is someone who needs to be, okay, I also see this as needing to be like, well, hello. And then they need space. And blue is very, it's very rare in nature, and it's kind of a mystery too. But this is intergalactic stuff, even needing to, they're coming in quickly with like communication. Oh, I saw this symbol. I didn't read this one though, guys. Being in the zone. And then saying goodbye. Because someone's it's like they're coming in to give you a gift or give you something. And then they gotta leave. And it says, you will soon see that this will change better. And maybe it is about like, you know, you or them needing that space to connect. Or they're coming in quickly to just bring something. A food, or bringing you. And then when you wake up, you're going to feel much better. No, wait and see. You'll find this purpose. Mycena interrupta. 1828. 928. Pulling some Libra energy. Maybe a 10-year difference or something. There's a lot in here. Dead man's fingers and the timing. 10, 9, 109. 19 again. We're getting 109 again as I go in here. And this is understanding that timing. This is sometimes that scorpionic process of 9 letting go. And it came in reverse. Seeing someone's true colors, 33. A lot of blues. That's very beautiful. This is a really interesting card. It is about finding, you know, what's under the surface too. Balancing the spiritual and purpose and judgment. Making a judgment call on certain things. A 10. Wow. 1-1. The new beginning even. 1-9. The timing is right. 9-6. Wow, you got, it's 36 and 33. And this is seeing someone's true colors and what's underneath there. A lot of the blues. So if I'm just gonna set that there. True colors. I'm just going to throw some of these out because, you know, I put the little charm there. That was the deep blues. And we'll be pulling in a lot of the blues. I wasn't planning the mushrooms, right? They just got pulled in because here they go. Wow, alchemical wedding. Oh my gosh, that's right. The alchemical wedding. I remember seeing that underneath there and was like, ooh, I want to read that. So, I might have seen that. I did reshuffle it too, but okay, I open up to Neptune. Oh, Divinity again. This is about medicine. Forgiveness as medicine. Piscean, Neptune, dreaminess, an alchemical wedding. Whoa. Woo. Cancer signs. I've enjoyed this. It's 1:13 on the clock. I probably won't get, because this is your third video. I don't know why I decided to give you guys so much. It was fascinating. And I think I've probably had a lot of different Cancer signs. Anyways, and like I said, some of you are, you know, a Gemini or a Taurus or an Aries or a Leo or a Libra, Scorpio, whatever. Sagittarian, Virgos, and you just have Cancer in your chart. You know what I mean? Like in a rising or a moon or Venus, something like that. Okay? All right. A lot of Capricorn. Yeah. And that makes sense too. Cancer's like, it's your opposite. I always think that. It's always fascinating. The opposite always comes out. No, it's summertime. Summertime. We just sit back in. So this is for spring's energy. Maybe this is a new beginning, 15, 16, 17, 18. On the 18th, I don't know what's up with this Capricorn and 118. So much. 5-1. 518. There's a lot of earth energy with this. Summertime to me is your birthday, right? Potentially. Cancer signs, for sure, especially sun signs. Maybe you're the 13th of the month, or the 5th, I don't know. I've said a different one. Yeah, no way there's a 13. No, that's not 13, yeah. That's 18, why did I say that? Never mind. But still, any of you. Summertime, okay, that's kind of, this is that season of action even, right? A birthday season for you. Margarita, the new pearl, letting something go. A pearl, the new pearl, glorious human, learning more. This is even your seed, you know what I mean? You're spreading your seed. The ancestry, the family culture. There might have been, someone's very victorious. Like, you're gonna see a butterfly, and 1216 got that butterfly or something. Okay, the new pearl. I'm not gonna read these. Whoa, into the void at the Amanita. The Aether. This is kind of even an emptiness. Oh, I did something really fascinating with the Aries energies. Okay, so I'm pulling a little bit. There's Aries, the Virgo, and maybe Libra with this. Okay. 816 though, there could be Leo, grandparent. This is grandparent, potentially. Magician there too, trying to manifest something, create something. But this can sometimes represent an empty void that we're constantly trying to fill with things in this world too. The black, a black space. I said black, I mean the Black Panther. Right? You guys kept getting that Black Panther. Whoa, and the Blue Temple. I've never seen this card yet, guys. The lining even. This new thing, azure, the blue. So I'm seeing this black canvas. I mean, if you look over here, the summertime though, there's the yellow. So showing different color schemes. Interesting. It's like a cobalt blue. The Blue Temple. I don't know what this one is, guys. Something good is happening. The blue, maybe these are, what is, the football was there too. New surprise, brilliant new idea. The blues? I don't know. So much about the blue, azure. And then your other final two, sublimation. Wow. And then purples, this violet community. This is beautiful. This is rising above it, but also being careful because there's a lot of passion too, right? There's someone that's kind of blocking or defending someone from their past or childhood nostalgia. Or maybe they're defensive from that. But this is also rising above it, but also be careful that you don't think you're better than others. You know what I mean? Staying humble with it. Fascinating with this community. The sublimation, another sign got that one. And no way, the peacock's tail. Oh my gosh. So there was another reader and it's brand new. And I think it's Gree, Gree. I think that's what it said. I've never... but she had the feathers. I'll pick a feather for a message. And you know what? I think it's wonderful to get pieces of information, you know, from different readers, especially it's like they might be able to deliver something different, you know what I mean? Or they see a different symbology. But she also had the peacock feather. I brought that feather up. So maybe I'm like, I want to go listen to these ones. These are both two different ones that I feel like I want to go listen to. This is also about nobility, the eyes, the blossom, the start of a fantastical new journey. So maybe I'll even, you know, being inspired by them, those other readers too, for my own channel for all of you. And it's fascinating because, you know, trying something new, there is truth. There's some truth about it. And it's 10 of Cups there. Maybe they're family. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a soul family type thing even. 27, 29. 9/11. 27, 29. The peacock. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 total. Underneath there is the lead, and being something feels heavy potentially. Gemini energy did pull the lead as well. So potentially summertime is also some Gemini, right? I'm like, What are we thinking? We thinking June? We thinking, so yeah, June, July. So the June, maybe. So I'm feeling, so, or this could be you even feeling a sense of a burden or being held down. Whoa, the Gemini energy and the Taurus pulling with this. So you could also have that on your chart. So check out those videos if you want. And I mean, I haven't uploaded, I haven't got to Sagittarius yet, but like I said, once I get uploaded, you can come back and listen to your different rising sign, moon sign, different messages, you know, if you feel guided. I don't always listen very much. That's so interesting. I want to pull, did I have the charms over? No. I think you're going to fill it with the blue. A blue? Maybe it's blue jerseys? I don't know. No, because it's so fascinating. I put the blue bow there. Expanded awareness into the blue. The Blu-rays? I mean, I'll have Blu-ray, something like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hope you all have enjoyed. This has been fantastical for me to share with you, and look forward to other videos. You know, Cancer signs, if you really want me to read on the book for the Peacock's Tale or these other ones, if you put it in the comments, I have no problem with making a quick little video, you know, to go a little deeper into the book with those. But because I've already done 3 videos for you guys and I've read quite a bit, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much and have a wonderful April.